Breaking news this hour in South Kingstown. A helicopter crashed this morning. Good afternoon. I'm Kate Walsh. At this hour, we're learning more about what led to that crash. And 12 News reporter Sheena Loshudo joins us now live at the scene with the latest. Sheena.
Well, Kate, really, here are the big takeaways. This was a smaller helicopter. 2 people were on it. We're told the pilot was very, very experienced, and thankfully, everyone involved is going to be okay. The wreckage site is way behind me, underwater, behind me here at the pond. A closer look from above showing you the damage and the site. The helicopter still underwater. A Robinson 44. It took off from Quonset, and we're told the crew was here testing sensors on the helicopter when something obviously went wrong. But that means they were flying pretty low out here. And first responders are crediting a Good Samaritan on a boat who rescued the 2 people who were on board.
There was a boater that was out on the water at the time, was able to get to the craft. The helicopter went down probably in the northern part of Warden's Pond, and it's about 2 miles or so from the boat ramp on Warden's Pond Road. The fisherman who was on the pond at the time was able to get to the helicopter. The 2 occupants in the helicopter were rescued.
So there's approximately 20 gallons of gas on the plane. Our environmental resource folks have already been down. They've been out to the site. It's a small amount of gas on the top. It'll dissipate, particularly on this beautiful sunny day. Perfect for that. So no environmental hazard at this time.
So what happens from here? The goal now is to get the helicopter back up here, and right now a DEM boat is here. We're told the plan is to try to inflate the airbags that are in that helicopter right now so that hopefully it can float up, and then the plan is to hopefully drag it back to the shore here. Also, a major investigation is also underway here in Rhode Island. We just saw officials from the FAA here on scene as well. We'll have much more for you coming up tonight at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock. For now, reporting live in South Kingstown, I'm Sheena Loshudo, 12 News.
Thanks, Sheena. The Target 12 investigators have new details now on the hit-and-run controversy involving the head of Ripta. Police have just released body-worn camera video from the crash at the McDonald's drive-thru 2 weeks ago. Scott Avedijan is now facing a criminal charge for leaving the scene of an accident. Target 12 investigator Tim White first broke this story and joins us now live in studio with the latest. Tim.
Kate, Target 12 obtained the video through a public records request to Warwick Police. Let's take a look at some of it, and in it you never see Scott Avedijan. Witnesses say he took off after causing a chain reaction crash in the McDonald's drive-thru on Post Road in Warwick on March 27th. Police say Avedijan was behind the wheel of his Ripta Ford Explorer when he slammed into the back of a Mercedes, which then hit another vehicle. Here's some of what those witnesses told police when they arrived on scene.
When I made eye contact with him, I asked him if he's okay. He was like, he just like. Did he slur any words or? He didn't even say nothing, yeah. But I could just see there was he definitely wasn't straight. Right? Could you tell if his eyes were bloodshot or anything? Yeah, they were definitely bloodshot.
Now, shortly after the crash, police went to Avedijan's Warwick home where they noticed front-end damage on the Ripta vehicle. They knocked on the door several times, but no one responded. Officers say the engine to the Ripta vehicle was still warm. Avedijan pleaded not guilty to 1 misdemeanor count of leaving the scene of an accident with damage. He also received a traffic citation in the incident. I just talked to Avedijan's attorney, who said allegations of intoxication are, quote, a stretch, and points out his client was not charged with DUI. The Ripta board has called for a special meeting for Thursday to discuss this case and Avedijan's future with the agency. With the Target 12 investigators, Tim White, 12 News.
All right, thanks, Tim. Now to your first weather forecast, a live look at our camera in New Bedford, looking at the bridge there, and it's nice blue skies, calm waters out there. Relatively warm as well compared to what we've been dealing with lately. Katie McNeil joins us now with what we can expect for this afternoon.
Hey, Kate. Yeah, no, it's been an absolutely gorgeous day so far, and we've really seen those temperatures skyrocket in the last couple of hours or so, already well into the 60s with that sunshine right now. Let's take a look outside in East Greenwich right now, where this trend will continue with a nice rest of the afternoon here, and no rain in sight. Looking good for the rest of the day today, not tracking any precipitation moving in until later in the day tomorrow on Wednesday. And take a look at these temperatures, even warmer than what we saw yesterday afternoon. 69 right now in Providence, 67 in Smithfield, and just a little bit chillier down at the coast, still in the 60s, 64 right now in Narragansett. And for the rest of today, looking at these highs well into the 60s, as we're already seeing now. It's going to be mild and dry for the rest of the day here. And coming up in just a few minutes, we'll be talking more about the rest of the day overnight tonight, as well as your extended outlook for the rest of the week.
On 195 this morning. Hopefully this helps. A new traffic configuration. So tonight, RIDOT will be restriping the 195 east area near the Washington Bridge. They're going to have 3 lanes of travel for both eastbound and westbound traffic. RIDOT says 2 of the eastbound lanes will be 10 feet wide and the far right lane will be 11 feet, a little wider for trucks to fit through. The speed limit for that stretch will be reduced to 40 miles per hour. Work is expected to be finished by tomorrow morning. In Warren, police tell 12 News the death of a man does not appear to be suspicious. The man's body was pulled from the town river yesterday afternoon. Police say the man was in his 50s. He was found dead by the shoreline after 1 Monday afternoon behind the wastewater treatment plant on Water Street. Warren police say the investigation is ongoing as the medical examiner's office is working to figure out how the man died. His name has not yet been released. Roger Picard announced this morning he is not running for re-election this year. Picard has served in the general election assembly for 3 decades, representing Woonsocket and Cumberland since 1992. He said in a statement he will deeply miss representing the district, but looks forward to his successor bringing energy and ideas to strengthen the community. Still ahead on 12 News at noon, Breeze Airlines adding more routes at TF Green Airport. We'll tell you when and where you'll be able to go out of Rhode Island. The parents of a convicted school shooter find out their own sentencing today after being found guilty of charges related to the tragedy. And Yukon Huskies are everywhere, and now they want their merch. Why some of the gear was made even before Yukon men's basketball clinched the championship last night.
Get more breaking news from the online leader, WPRI.com. Sponsored by Cardi's Furniture and Mattresses, the brand you trust since 1928, offering Nairobi's same-day mattress and upholstery delivery 7 days a week.
Well, today's the Red Sox home opener, and the weather in Boston this afternoon is looking perfect for baseball. 12 Sports reporter Sam Knox joins us now live at Fenway Park with what makes today's home opener extra special. Hi there, Sam.
Yeah, hey, Kate. Welcome outside Fenway Park. What a beautiful day. If you don't know me, I love baseball, and I don't like cold weather. So this is a good combo right here. But yes, a special day, of course, the Red Sox opening their home slated schedule against the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch at 2:10 p.m. The Red Sox are honoring the 2004 World Series championship team, and they're also honoring the late Tim Wakefield, who passed away just a few months ago. So it's going to be a special day here. They're giving out free pins to everyone that goes into the game to honor Wakefield. Of course, there's a lot of those 04 team members that will be here. for the ceremonies, of course. So a beautiful day. It's sunny. It's warm. A lot of the fans filing in right here. As you can see, the doors and the gates just opened, and we actually have run into a few Rhode Islanders as well. A couple have come up to us saying that they watch 12 News, so that's always good to hear. The Red Sox, let's go to how they've been doing, right? They're 7-3 on the West Coast swing. They were fantastic. So if you were to tell a Red Sox fan at the beginning of the year that they'd win 7 of their first 10 games, then they would have been thrilled. There's no doubt about it. So Brian Bayo